did it begin for you? That moment you realize that games can take us on adventures unlike anything else in this world.
Claim your destiny.
No matter how or where you play, we know the why. Why games have risen to the top of entertainment. Today, superstars are born on the esports stage. Friends and families are united online. And the tales of this generation's greatest heroes become our own. Who knew that 40 years ago, a simple blip on a screen could lead to games that feel so real? They look more like us, do more like us, dream more like us. And the more they're like us, the more we feel a part of them.
Times change.
Games challenge us, inspire us, and entertain us. And they're only getting better.
Come this way.
Tonight, we celebrate where games have gone in 2014 and where they and we will go next. This is our world, our fantastically varied world. Here, tonight, everyone's invited, and we, each one of us, are all together, united by our love for video games.
Good evening, everyone. Tonight, we're all about celebrating our industry and our fans at the Game Awards 2014. I'm sure that for many of you, Nintendo has played a role in some of your most special gaming experiences. I know I'll never forget the nights I spent adventuring and solving puzzles in The Legend of Zelda. Games have the ability to bring us together, to show us new experiences, and to most of all, to bring us joy. This shared love of games is what has brought us all together tonight, and why we at Nintendo will continue to keep working to make great experiences, whether you're a lifelong fan or just starting to play games for the very first time. We're proud of the games we've launched this year, and more are on the way. I'm honored to be joined on the stage by the legendary Koji Kondo. A man who has touched all of our hearts these past 3 decades with his incredible music compositions for Mario, The Legend of Zelda, and many other Nintendo titles, including next year's Mario Maker, for which he will be acting as the main composer and sound director. Mr. Kondo, on behalf of everyone here in Las Vegas and those watching online around the world, let me just say thank you. So, you're probably wondering what's next for Nintendo. It's been a busy year for us with Mario Kart 8, 2 new Super Smash Brothers games, and even Captain Toad Treasure Tractor, which launched today. We can't tell you everything about 2015 today, but to provide an update on one of his upcoming projects, let's head to Japan to hear from a very special friend.
World premiere.
Hello, everyone. 2014 passed so quickly, and yet here we are starting to look ahead to next year. In 2015, we are continuing to expand the world and characters we know you love and also create entirely new experience. I'm especially excited about Wii U in 2015 because we will be delivering a number of titles that emphasize the system's unique features. 2015 is also a special year for another reason. It will be the 30th anniversary of when we first released Super Mario Bros. Right now, we are developing Mario Maker, with which anyone can easily create their own side-scrolling Mario game. And where the act of creation itself is fun. I think this is going to be a perfect fit for the 30th anniversary. Today, we are happy to share some new footage. Let's take a look. Take it from me, it wasn't this easy to make Mario stages back in 1985. I'm very excited to see what everyone creates with Mario Maker. And who knows, one day, Mario Maker may become a popular series of its own. I think you can tell 2015 is going to be really fun for Wii U and Nintendo 3DS owners. I hope you are all having a great time watching the Game Awards. Until next time.
Ladies and gentlemen, Geoff Keighley.
Got that name right. Welcome, everyone, to the Game Awards 2014. I'm Geoff Keighley, and what an awesome opening with Koji Kondo and Reggie Fils-Aimé from Nintendo. You'll hear much more from Nintendo throughout the show. Welcome to the Game Awards. This is something completely new I'm doing this year. We've got the entire game industry here in the room and the fans together. And it's an amazing energy. You know, this is a different kind of show for me. It's going to be a little bit like E3, a little bit like an awards show, but a lot about celebrating games and the incredible game developers that have made some amazing games this year in 2014 and also some incredible games that we're going to preview for 2015 and beyond. We've got a lot of amazing surprises. We've got some great world premieres of upcoming titles that you'll see throughout the night. And, of course, we've got a lot of awards. We've got our brand new game award right here made by the folks at Weta Workshop. You can check it out here. We'll be giving this hardware out all night. And it's great that everyone's watching around the world on Twitch, YouTube, Xbox Live, PlayStation Network, Wii U, Steam. It's all over the place. You can use the hashtag #TheGameAwards. We've got a lot of show, so let's get right on to it right now and head back to the stage. Enjoy the Game Awards.
And now, please welcome the voice of Snake and the body of Jack Bauer, Kiefer Sutherland.
Thank you very, very much. I cannot tell you what an honor it is to be here with you all this evening. And I'm not going to use a teleprompter. I just want to talk to you for a few seconds. It would be good. I was trying to explain to an actor friend of mine, a famous actor who will go nameless this evening, why I've been so excited over the last 2 years working on this project, which was a video game. And I kept talking to him about the technology and the technology and the technology, and he wasn't getting it. And in all fairness, it took me a long time to understand the technology as well. So I decided to take a different tact, and I was telling a story about a producer, a very big producer in the movie industry, who will also go nameless this evening, who was a real advocate for for 3D movies. And I couldn't understand why. And he said, well, if you think about it, nothing technologically has changed about the movie-going experience since the introduction of THX sound back in the 70s. And he was embarrassed by that, and I was too. And so he really wanted to be a part of something to create a new, exciting movie-going experience, and that was it. And in my experience over the last 10 years working in this industry, you guys have taken technology from 0 to 1,000 in the shortest amount of time. So I think you all deserve an unbelievable round of applause for that. So as I finished telling this story, I think my actor friend got it, because I think he was very worried that in a few years we were all going to be out of a job. But I don't think so. I see this unbelievable synthesis happening where I think film and television and gaming will actually all come together. And I think that that is the future of entertainment, and I think that you people have driven it. And this, again, I cannot tell you how much this last 2 years has meant to me. The game that I was so privileged to be a part of is Metal Gear Solid 5. And I get the honor of introducing you now to an innovator, a genius, my big boss, Hideo Kojima.
Hello? Hello. Okay. I'm honored to be with you in Las Vegas at the Game Awards. Today, I'm happy to present for the first time MGS5 multiplayer versus mode, the brand new Metal Gear Online. Please welcome the head of Kojima Production Area, Tom Sekine.
Hello, everyone. Thank you, Kojima-san. Thank you, Kiefer. That was awesome. Awesome. That was good. The Metal Gear franchise has been around for many years, influenced many games, and inspired many game creators. All of my staff have grown up with this franchise, and very proud of being a member of Kojima Productions and working on bringing back Metal Gear Online as a multiplayer feature of Metal Gear Solid 5, The Phantom Pain. Team Sneak is what MGA is all about. We will make sure that online experience will satisfy the core fans as well as the new players. Metal Gear characters will also be included as playable characters. I can't say much more about this moment, but we will reveal more exciting news and features during upcoming months. So we are very proud to reveal this trailer tonight, and it is still work in progress. I have to keep in mind that. But I'm pleased to show you all the snippets of our new Metal Gear Online game actions element. So please enjoy.
World premiere.
Let's go.
Spread out. Enemy spotted.
Take him out.
Thanks.
Enemy spotted.
Acknowledge. Cover. Roger that. Put him down.
And now, please welcome the founder of Double Fine Productions, Tim Schafer.
Hello. Hello, and thank you. It is such an honor to be here tonight, especially presenting this award for Best Performance. I have to warn you because the category has the word performance in the title. The teleprompter is full of erection jokes. So I'm going to skip over all that because we got to keep it classy. One of the nominees for this award is Kevin Spacey, so we're going to class things up for him. And he's not here? He's not here, but there's still that little girl who plays Clementine in Walking Dead. She's an adult. Okay, so the funny thing about performance is that it can be really easy to take for granted, but it can be also a lot of hard work. I care so much about great performance, especially as I get older. Good performance can take a long time, but trust me, in the end, it is worth it. It may sound like I'm making a lot of double entendres here, but it's just a bunch of dick jokes. With these video game award shows, I feel like the people who really deserve the Best Performance Award are the celebrities that they pay to come up here and pretend they care about games for minutes upon minutes. But the game awards are different. These awards are different, much more legit. And so you get presenters like me, maybe not quite as good looking, but much more, what's the word? Much more affordable. Affordable, that's it. So, let's have a look at this year's nominees for Best Performance.
Best performance in a game.
Don't touch him, he's ginger!
How do I do this? Tell the truth.
Still not bitten.
Give me a break.
Kevin Spacey as Jonathan Irons, Call of Duty, Advanced Warfare.
Ideas don't determine who's right. Power determines who's right. And I have the power. So I'm right.
Adam Harrington as Bigby Wolf, the wolf among us.
This is not a negotiation, Jack. I distinctly remember telling you just now to not lie to me.
I have a way with people.
Troy Baker as Talion, Middle Earth, Shadow of Mordor.
One thing that I love specifically about this character is what does it look like when a normal man, just an everyday man, is in this supernatural experience. And it all starts with a great story. It starts with a great script and then great characters.
I do not trust him. We chase these dreams. They offer no answers, only more questions.
Stand up and fight.
Melissa Hutchinson as Clementine, The Walking Dead, Season 2.
Playing a kid going through a zombie apocalypse, that just seemed like a really cool challenge.
Bonnie, all I need from you is to just not care where I am for 15 minutes.
You okay?
No.
Trey Parker as Stan Marsh, Eric Cartman, Randy Marsh, Jimmy Valmer, Mr. Mackey, Mr. Hankey, Philip, Tweak, Catfish, Morgan Freeman. Really? Morgan Freeman? Lots of voices, okay? Trey Parker has lots of voices. South Park, the stick of truth.
Yeah!
That was a million-to-1 shot.
You have some incredible ability to make friends quickly, new kid. I want you to go out into the neighborhood and find my greatest warriors. Step forward now and fulfill your and fulfill your your day.
And the winner is, I knew someone would think of that. I know he's not nominated, but somehow I have this hunch that Nolan North is going to win. The winner is Trey Parker, South Park, Stick of Truth.
Thanks, you guys. This is really cool because before I did cartoons, before I did music, I was a gamer. And I've always been a gamer. And this proves that video games are the greatest form of entertainment in the world. Because only in video games can Trey Parker beat out Kevin Spacey for acting.
Awesome. All right, well, that's our first award, but we've got many more to come throughout the night, and lots of tweeting happening at the Game Awards. We've got more to come, and we've got some big world premieres coming up. Later tonight, No Man's Sky. I got to unveil that last year. I was really honored. That'll be an amazing world premiere of that game, and there's some cool stuff happening. This is have you guys seen this? Is the Far Cry 4 map editor that people can do so many amazing things with right now online. Someone actually recreated the No Man's Sky reveal trailer from last year using the Far Cry 4 map editor. So very cool stuff. And Far Cry 4 is actually nominated tonight for Best Shooter. We'll present that category a little bit later, but we've also got some new games to reveal for you guys for the first time ever. And one of the things I love is being able to reveal things, work with developers to share their new visions with the world for the first time. And right now we're going to do one of those world premieres, something that's a complete surprise. It comes from a studio that made a lot of waves last year, a small independent studio. And I'm really proud to present this world premiere. So I won't say anything more, just check it out and enjoy it.
World premiere.
Do you read me, technician?
I hear you, Control.
Visuals on the site?
Yep, looks good.
Okay. Syncing with HQ. Corporate has cleared you for entry, technician. Whenever you're ready.
Here we go.
Technician, are you in?
I am, Control. I am.
The Game Awards. We'll be right back with more awards and surprises. Coming up, world premieres of Bloodborne and No Man's Sky. And later, a musical performance by 65 Days of Static. The biggest celebration of gaming is live from Las Vegas. Don't go anywhere.
You come to us like a snake in the grass. Here, in a city of lies. You are the biggest liar of them all.
We're out of time, Crane. I don't want to die here, Crane. Not like this, not helpless. Can I trust you?
That is the natural order of things, Crane. Kill or be killed. Eat or be eaten.
Will you be a dog and save the dwellers of the tower? Or will you be a man? Do you live by your own rules, Crane? Or are you merely someone else's puppet?
Rated M for mature.
There hasn't been a murder in Fabletown in a long time.
I didn't kill her. Believe me, right?
Where are you when we need you?
We need to do things the right way, because our way of doing things is broken.
Who will protect you from the big bad wolf?
All right, we are back here at the Game Awards 2014. We got so much show Still to come, lots of big world premieres, some amazing musical performances, including Imagine Dragons later on. But one of the great things tonight, here for Imagine Dragons, they're doing something amazing. I can't wait to share it with you. Now, this show is airing all around the world, and it's also airing on Steam. And one of the great things tonight, I cooked up this idea of doing the show a few months ago. I talked to all the game publishers and said, what could we do that would be a cool way to kind of promote games, get people excited about them? And we're doing some interesting things with sales on a lot of the big game systems, Steam especially. There's an amazing Steam sale going on right now, so if you're watching at home, you're watching on Steam or elsewhere, we've got some amazing games on sale, including one of the nominees this year, Wolfenstein, The New Order. It is 66% off right now on Steam for Best Shooter. Bunch of other amazing deals of games like that. Great game. It's up for Best Narrative tonight and Best Shooters. So check out that and a ton of other sales on Steam. Steam sales are amazing, and I want to thank the guys at Valve for putting that together for us. So more on that soon. But let's just get to another world premiere, and this is a big game. This weekend, Sony's got its PlayStation Experience that's happening here in Las Vegas. That'll be happening tomorrow and Sunday. Lots of great stuff. But Sony has been kind enough to gift us some first looks at some of the games you'll get to play at the PlayStation Experience. And right now, we're going to turn to Japan and From Software for a world-exclusive new look at Bloodborne. Enjoy it.
World premiere.
Let there be no doubt. If it moves, you can be sure it's a beast. And even if it doesn't, well, don't take any chances. Beasts all over the shop. You'll be one of them. Sooner or later.
It's Conan O'Brien here, or as I'm known, the greatest gamer in the world. I'm joined here by Aaron Blair, my friend. First nominee for Game of the Year is Dragon Age Inquisition. Judging from the title, I believe this is a game where dragons are asked questions.
No, not even close.
The inquiring mind of a dragon.
Nope.
They interview a dragon.
There's no interviewing.
Okay. Anyway, it sounds like a fun game. Good luck.
Game of the Year. At the heart of any role-playing game is the idea of choice. Dragon Age Inquisition, the latest adventure from BioWare, takes players on an epic journey of their choosing. Pick a class, a race, a gender, and venture into a world caught in a civil war between mages and Templars. You and a diverse band of warriors have one goal: save the world. Combining robust and visceral action with a slick tactical combat system, Inquisition takes BioWare's RPG roots into the next generation with stunning graphics and gameplay that can span over 100 hours. As one of this year's most immersive and rich role-play games, Dragon Age Inquisition is nominated for Game of the Year.
From Indie Studios Stoic, here are Arnie Jorgensen and John Watson.
2.5 years ago, John and I left our jobs in large game development and started Stoic, a small, independent studio to create the Banner Saga.
The journey has gone far beyond what we could have dreamed, and the game has been embraced by players around the globe, winning awards on both PC and mobile devices.
Our success wouldn't have been possible without the support of the most energized, amazing community, and with the help of some really talented musicians.
Here to help us make a special Banner Saga announcement are composer Austin Wintry, soloists Maluka and Taylor Davis, and the Green Valley High School Men's Ensemble.
The world is breaking.
Yet our people fight on.
Strangers drawn to a single banner.
And no matter how difficult the decisions,
Or how painful they may be.
I give you my word.
My oath. We
will survive.
I am here now with the guys from Bungie. Hey, how you doing? See Paul, Harold, Ryan, Mike. Great to have you guys here. Bungie's had a great year with Destiny, and new expansion I know is coming out next week. We're going to look at that a little bit later in the show, but we have some other things to tell you guys about as well. We've got lots of awards. Some we're presenting on stage, and some we're presenting right here. So wanted to congratulate you guys, because tonight Destiny has won not only Best Score and Soundtrack, but Best Online Experience as well. So congratulations, guys. Let me get you trophy. You're going to have to share it right now. But let's talk a bit about, you've got Dark Below, I know, obviously coming out. So new music, right?
Absolutely.
Okay, cool. Now, Harold, you guys are here, I know, this weekend. People are going to get to go hands-on, right?
That's right.
Okay. What are they going to get to play? What can you tell us?
You're going to get to see a little bit of what's coming up.
and hopefully have a good time.
That's a cryptic tease if I've ever heard it. All right. Well, thanks, guys. Congratulations on both those awards for the entire Bungie crew, which I know is out here somewhere, right? 20 strong from Bungie. All right. Well, thanks very much, guys. We are going to head back to the stage right now for more of the Game Awards.
She can be seen on YouTube and red carpets from E3 to Comic-Con. And he runs a massively popular gaming channel. Please welcome iJustine and Bookie2988.
What is up, Vegas? So we are here to present the award for Trending Gamer because, well, we're always scouring the internet for new trends. Isn't that right?
Well, that's pretty much our job, to keep track of what's trending on the internet, right?
It is. So, no, what's trending right now?
Checking Twitter.
Better be the Game Awards.
Looks like it's cats. It's always cats.
Geez.
It's always cats.
Well, here are the nominees for Trending Gamer.
Trending Gamer. Evan Vanos Fong.
You get something on your face and you rub that off.
I'm not the type to talk about numbers too often on my channel, but obviously a million subscribers is a big deal.
All right, I got this, guys. Here we go.
You can do it.
Oh, oh no!
Total Biscuit.
Middle-earth, Shadow of Mordor. This is a third-person character action game, and it's developed by Monolith. Is it any good? The answer, if you like killing orcs, it's very, very good.
Stampy Longhead.
Aladdin better duck. You get it? Do you get it? Because Donald Duck. Don't worry, forget it. Let's go back outside and into the fray and see who else we can take out today. Didn't mean that to rhyme, but oh well.
Jeff Gerstmann.
Finish first level yet? Yep. Oh no, I can't tell you. This is impossible.
Cutie Pie.
I think I'm scared of you. I am actually terrified. My name is Paul.
You entered douchebag, is that correct?
Winner of Trending Gamer was chosen by the fans.
And the winner of Trending Gamer, it's, oh, whoa. They make these tricky.
That's a little bit.
It's Total Biscuit. Awesome! Yeah! Woo! Awesome.
Now, Total Biscuit couldn't be here tonight, but he sent us in this message.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm very grateful for this award. I'd like to thank my staff, my wonderful wife Jenna, the woman who had the mental fortitude and the foresight to drag me kicking and screaming into the land of YouTube, and, of course, the man with the hardest job in the world, my PR guy, Christian. A big thank you, of course, to all of my viewers that allowed me to make this a career rather than a hobby that I did out of a bedroom somewhere. There's one person I'd like to give special mention to. In March of this year, just before my diagnosis, I was contacted by the charity Starlight about a 15-year-old boy by the name of Salim. Salim had been suffering from osteosarcoma, a rare form of bone cancer. He's fought through 6 cycles of chemotherapy and surgery, loves video games, and his one wish was to meet me. That was in equal parts humbling, heartbreaking, and surreal. I couldn't fulfill his wish, as I was diagnosed with cancer soon afterwards and was unable to travel. I want him to know that his bravery is an inspiration. His willingness to fight is a standard I hope I can aspire to myself. And the fact that video games helped him through what will hopefully be the most trying time of his life, a testament to the wonderful hobby we all enjoy. Thank you very much. Enjoy the rest of your night.
From Electronic Arts, please welcome Peter Moore.
No tattoos. Sorry. It's great to be here at the inaugural Game Awards, and let me start with a huge thank you for Geoff Keighley for putting this great event together. Isn't it a blast? I couldn't be more proud to be on the advisory board of this award show, one that showcases the amazing work done in our industry, and most importantly, celebrates the creative, hard-working talent we have making video games today. Now at EA, we're always looking to work with the best and the brightest in the industry, particularly those with innovation and disruptive ideas. And today we have something really exciting to share with you. Our head of EA Studios, Patrick Soderlund, recently signed a new indie studio to the EA family, and I think it's a team you're going to be pretty excited to hear from. They put together a video for you from our Stockholm studio so you can be the first to see what they're working on. We couldn't be more thrilled to publish their next game. Take a look.
World premiere.
The reception for Brothers was overwhelming. I'm so proud of the game and what it's accomplished. I'm very excited to announce Hazelight Studios. Hazelight is a studio that I have started together with a core team of brothers, and I'm really looking forward to create a new experience.
Creation of new IP is the lifeblood of our industry. EA is investing a lot of resources and energy towards new IP right now. Joseph has proved himself not only to be a great movie director, but to be an equally strong games creator. His new idea and concept is unlike anything I've ever seen. Couple that with a very talented development team and the support that EA can give, and I think we have something very special.
I would love to show something from a new game, but we are so early in production. However, we have put together a very short teaser to give you some kind of idea on what we are working on. Enjoy.
When we return, exclusive world premieres for Adrift and Before, the award for Best Mobile Game, and later Imagine Dragons take the stage with a performance you don't want to miss. The Game Awards. We'll be right back.
CEO of Trinity Entertainment, creators of the Dungeon Defenders franchise. Tonight, our dedicated team is proud to bring you an exclusive look at the next installment of this exciting franchise, Dungeon Defenders 2.
Here's the situation. A contaminated energy drink has turned everyone into mutants. All this place needs is a hero. One who doesn't just survive, but does it with style. Can you save Sunset City? Of course you can. It's a f***ing video game.
Rated M for mature.
Rated M for mature.
All right, we are back here at the Game Awards, and we're going to get some lights soon. There you go, just like that. And we are here with Marty O'Donnell. Marty, of course, one of the composers on Destiny. Congratulations on that. That's your award, too, as well, Marty. And also composed our incredible theme for games that opened the show with that short film. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
No, that was amazing. You're really bring a class to this show, so I really appreciate everything that you've done. So, Marty, we've actually going to do something a little musical now because they're setting up now for a guy that I met in Scotland. And he is a young guy who's a big fan of video game music over the years. And you've done some amazing scores over the years. But this guy, Greg, I hit him up on YouTube and he said, I love video games so much. I've been applying to video game companies for many years trying to get a job. And he can't get a job. He applied to Hello Games, makes a No Man's Sky, turned down. He said, I want to come here to the awards and I want to pay tribute to some of my favorite video game songs of all time.
Great. Have him give me his card.
Maybe there's some Halo in there. You never know.
You never know. Yeah.
Let's see. So what Greg has put together is a little medley of some of his favorite video game songs. He's come all the way from Scotland with a couple of his friends. He's on stage there in Neon. This is pretty trippy. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome my buddy Greg Stewart. Check it out. Thanks, Marty.
Our next nominee for Game of the Year, Dark Souls 2. Why does everything have to be dark? Also, there's some confusion. That's a Roman numeral 2, not an H. I thought it was Dark Souls, which I thought was a sushi.
Game of the Year. You died again and again. Dark Souls 2 is a perilous adventure through a shadowy, sprawling, and unforgivably brutal world. In most games, death comes with little consequence. Resurrection is but a button press away. But in Dark Souls, there can be massive consequences for your defeat. With unrelenting combat, majestic worlds, and the ability to invade your friends' games online, Dark Souls 2 is epic, brutal, and yet strangely rewarding in a quest to sit on the throne of want. Dark Souls 2 is your nominee for Game of the Year.
And now, from 310, please welcome Adam Orth.
Imagine waking up floating silently in space, alone amongst the debris of a destroyed space station, the only survivor of a catastrophic event that has left you with no memory, a critically damaged EVA suit leaking oxygen, and no way home. This is the story of Adrift, the new FPX from our studio, 310. Adrift immerses you in a beautiful and solitary science fiction world where the environment is the enemy and your mission is to stay alive, return home safely to Earth. As you explore the wreckage in zero gravity, searching desperately for precious resources, the events leading to the destruction begin to unfold and tell an emotional story of action, consequence, and redemption. Fix the station, repair yourself. I am incredibly excited to finally be able to show you for the very first time Adrift.
World premiere.
Survivor detected. Hardiman Aerospace, North Star 4. Manual oxygen refill required. Hardiman Aerospace, North Star 4. Survivor detected. Hardiman Aerospace, North Star 4. Deviation critically damaged. Hardiman Aerospace, North Star 4. Survivor detected. Hardiman Aerospace, North Star 4. EVA suit critically damaged. Hardiman Aerospace, North Star 4. Survivor detected. Hardiman Aerospace, North Star 4. Manual oxygen refill required. Hardiman Aerospace, North Star 4. Survivor detected. Hardiman Aerospace, North Star 4. Manual oxygen refill required. Hardiman Aerospace, North Star 4.
Please welcome comedians Matt Bronger and Ron Funches.
We're here to present the award for Best Mobile Handheld Game.
Oh, I'm just excited. Oh, cool. I'm very excited to be here because I am a lifelong gamer. I used to have to hide my EGMs on the school bus.
And I'm a terrible gamer who respects the art form very much, and my cousin is Tom Bissell. So, yeah, for real. We're here surrounded by some of the biggest names in the industry.
I see you, Naughty Dogs.
Whoop, whoop.
Yeah. Let's go to the strip club, Reggie.
Look, we're from Hollywood. We couldn't pass the opportunity to pitch you guys some games, as cheesy as this is. So here we go.
Exactly. I got a great idea for the next great horror game, okay? I had a dream the other night. I was very hungry.
Yeah.
And there was these just little, okay, so you with me right now.
Okay, we got you. We got you.
There's these little Tic Tacs, these round Tic Tacs
Okay.
everywhere, and I started eating those, and I
Yeah.
started eating some pretzels.
Go ahead.
And I started eating a raspberry and then
Yeah.
a key.
All
and
right.
then I'm enjoying those, and all of a sudden, the ghost of my ancestors start chasing me.
Okay.
Okay,
That's-
I realize I'm stuck in some kind of maze, and these ghosts will not stop.
Okay, Ron, you just pitched them Pac-Man. We got...
No, I pitched them Miss Pac-Man. 'Cause I forgot to say I had a pretty red bow in my hair.
Okay, that's hot. It's still a game that exists. Okay, I still wasn't losing you. Let's bring out the big guns. Rumor has it the guitar games are coming back for new consoles, and that's pretty cool for about 4 people. But what about, and me, what about when you invite the entire neighborhood over to play?
What then? What you
What
gonna
then?
do then?
We give you Orchestra Hero. Yeah.
Yep. You and a minimum of 49 of your closest friends
49.
can rock the chamber old school style.
I got the triangle here. Huh? Ron, what instrument is that?
Oh. This isn't an instrument. This is just to help me get crunk later.
Okay. So you guys can see we got the goods.
Call us.
That's what's up. All right, back to the show. Here are the nominees for Best Mobile Handheld Game. Let's go!
Best Mobile Handheld Game. Hearthstone. Bravely Default. Threes.
Hey guys.
Monument Valley. Super Smash Bros. 3DS.
Ron.
Hi. And the Game Award goes to
Hearthstone! Yeah. They unfortunately are not here to accept, so we're accepting on their behalf. Give it up for them. This is ours. Good night.
Thanks very much, guys. I think Eric Dodds from Blizzard is here. So, Eric, if you're here, come on down. You can accept your award. But right now, we are here with my man, Reggie Fils-Aimé. Reggie, I guess Ron's car is waiting for you, so we'll keep you long, right?
You know, are you telling stories about me again? I don't know where this is coming from. You gotta help me here. What is this? Bad stories.
Reggie, you got some good pins, though. Where's the Metroid pin? I can't find. But tell us about the significance of this year's pin.
The significance of this year's pin, a little Mario pin celebrating more than 10 years with the company. So that's my little Mario pin.
That's right, 10th anniversary, I think, this year, right?
For me, 11 years.
11 years. All right, well, Reggie, it's great to have you here. Thank you for all of Nintendo's support of the show. And we've got some more Nintendo throughout the show. You're definitely delivering the goods this year, so no one needs to get cranky. All right, Reggie, well, one thing I do want to mention to you and congratulate you for Nintendo winning tonight the best fighting game for Super Smash Bros. For Wii U. So congratulations.
Wonderful, thank you.
That's great news. And also another award for Nintendo for the entire company, Developer of the Year for Nintendo.
Wow. You know, for both of these awards, they really are a testament to the fantastic development teams we have, the partnership we have with Mr. Sakurai and what he's created with Smash Brothers. But really, everything we do is for the fans. We want to create games that people enjoy, people have fun with, and thank you for all of that.
All right, well, Reggie, you guys certainly make some incredible games. Now, we've got a world premiere from Nintendo now on an upcoming game that we've got a lot of great stuff. And I know Eric Dodds is actually right here. Come on up, Eric. Great to see you. Come on in with Reggie. We're all one happy family, the whole industry together. Congratulations on the win for Hearthstone.
Thank you so much.
Best mobile game. We got the award right here for you. Great stuff. Congratulations, man. I know that the Blizzard Christmas party is tonight, so you made the pick to come here to the Game Awards, and we really appreciate it. So congratulations. Please, this is your moment. Go ahead.
Sure. It's an amazing thing when you as a team are working on a game that you love and you are so excited about it, and you're like, I don't know how it's going to be received, and you put it out there, and it's incredibly humbling when the fans enjoy it like even more than you do. So I'm just incredibly humbled to be here and so thankful that, you know, so many people are excited about Hearthstone. It's amazing. Thank you.
No, this is such an incredible success story with Hearthstone, and the fact that it's on mobile platforms as well with the iPad. It's a great game. So congratulations to you and everyone at Blizzard on that award, Eric.
Thank you so much.
Awesome. All right, fantastic. Well, Reggie, we've got a little business to do right now. Thanks again, Eric. So another world premiere from Nintendo.
Yes.
This is a game that's for the handheld.
It's for the handheld, and we started this show with an iconic character, right? Mario, everything that makes him unique. This game, codenamed Steam, also has a tremendous number of iconic characters. It's all about a steampunk adventure. This is an action-adventure game that's created by Intelligent Systems. The fantastic work they do with Fire Emblem and some of the other great series. We're excited about this trailer. We've showed a little bit of the game. For the first time, we're showing off multiplayer and what the multiplayer experience is.
Well, fantastic, Reggie. We're going to take a look at that, and you are not done because later tonight, I cannot wait.
I'm waiting for my awards. Where are my awards?
Your awards are coming, Reggie. we'll get them to you by the end of the night. You're not done yet, so more to come. All right, well, let's take a look right now at a world premiere of codenamed Steam. Thanks so much.
World premiere.
London, a modern utopia, thanks to exciting advances in steam technology.
Mr. President, the Queen needs you.
Form up, agents. Eliminate the hostage. Your world is depending on it. Good luck, agents. Make me proud.
Gotcha! I see you! I'm not no army. Oh, I see one! Player one's turn. Leave it to me. Enemy sighted. Spotted one. They're on to me. Knock it down. Player two's turn. Sighted. The gear is ready and the boilers are steaming.
Very well. Full steam ahead.
And now from Face Punch Studios, here's Bill Lowe.
Hi, my name's Bill. You probably have no idea who I am, but it's okay, it's okay. It's weird for me too. A year ago, I was working as an IT guy at a cinema in London, living with my girlfriend's parents. Pretty cool. Trying to make games in my spare time. So being here on stage in Vegas, talking to thousands of people, is not something I expected to be doing about a year later. Sorry if I seem a little terrified. Anyway, one day I drew this guy, supposed to be a pixel art caveman. There he is. Yeah! It's me, I know. Anyway. Turns out pixel art's really, really hard. So I made him 3D. Something about the idea stuck with me. I started to build a prototype with some of these ideas that I had. And now it's supposed to be a nice image of it being 3D. Apparently not. There it is. Anyway, thank you so much. Anyway, I've always enjoyed survival games, as most people do, but instead of focusing on an individual, I wanted to, look at a group. So people often wonder what life might be like in some dystopian future, but what about a prehistoric world? What would it have been like in those early days of humanity? So I imagine guiding my tribe through their harsh, often unforgiving lives, seeing their numbers grow, their social hierarchies form, cultures emerge, and there were mammoths. So someone on Reddit suggested a name. Thank you, open_sketchbook, wherever you are. And this thing I was making was now called Before. Before. Yeah. Thank you so much. Anyway, I made a website. My girlfriend Jenny wrote some beautiful music. And thanks to a lot of really nice people on Twitter, there are some, the game started to get quite a bit of attention. So back in March, while I was planning my Kickstarter campaign, I got a message from Gary Newman, no, not the musician, Gary's mod, Gary Newman. Yeah. Anyway, he liked the idea so much that he offered me the amazing opportunity to join Facepunch Studios and work with them full-time on my game. So that's what we've been doing. And as lovely as they are, we don't have to live with Jenny's parents anymore. Anyway, we're still in the early stages with this thing, but hopefully this trailer will give you an idea of what we want to make. Thank you to everyone who helped put it together over the past few weeks. It was a lot of hard work. And thank you for listening. I hope you like it.
World premiere.
Later in the show, more surprises and the award for Game of the Year. Coming up, the latest look at Battlefield Hardline and world premieres for The Order 1886 and Until Dawn. But now, back to Geoff Keighley.
All right, I'm here with Troy Baker. Troy looking very dapper tonight. Great to have you with us here at the Game
Hello,
Awards.
everyone. Hello, Geoff.
All good. You've had a busy year, been in a lot of games this year, right?
There's been a few, yeah.
Yes, Last of Us Remastered, obviously Shadow of Mordor. Far Cry 4.
Yes.
Lots of stuff. But yeah, Mordor, obviously a game nominated tonight for Game of the Year.
Absolutely.
And I know you did a cool thing that we're going to see in a little bit with a narrated user story, right? Because people are having these amazing kind of experiences with the game.
It's one of the best things about the game is it shows us what happens, what gamers will do when you give them a really good game and how far they can actually take it. So yeah, we're excited to show that to you guys.
All right. Well, and who knows? Maybe you're in one world premiere tonight or something. We don't even know, right?
Who knows?
No, that's the who knows. And I don't even know that, actually. You
the
may not
mumblings of speculations that just arose from this riotous crowd.
Exactly. These guys have been rocking all night. All right, well, there's more to come. All right, well, thanks very much, Troy. It's great to have you here at the Game Awards. We got much more of the show coming up. We will be right back after this.
Those who have experienced Shadow of Mordor know that there are limitless ways to play and limitless stories of vengeance to be forged. The following is inspired by just one of the many real stories from our community and recreated now for you.
The first orc that killed me became my first real nemesis.
You were really worth hunting down.
After my death, he ascended to captain. I vowed I would have my revenge. Although he was powerful, I discovered he was vulnerable to stealth attacks. I tracked him down, followed him from the rooftops. When the moment was right, I attacked from above and landed a death blow. Many days and many miles away, I saw him again.
Manfield! You will die quickly!
His wounds were now covered by steel. But he was alive and seeking vengeance. I had to finish what I started. Our blades clashed, and we began to fight, striking and countering each other's attacks. But in the end, this would be our final battle. That was my first nemesis. It won't be my last.
All right, we're back here at the Game Awards. I'm here with Steve Papoutsis from EA and Visceral. Steve, you guys have Battlefield Hardline coming out in March. We're going to talk a bit about. We've got a really cool music performance, but right now we've got a little sneak peek at the game. So check this out.
On the season premiere of Hardline.
Watch yourself tonight. This drug war's no joke. Miami's gone to shit.
If we have to take you in for possession, we will.
CP, this is 13. We've got gunshots.
This just got worse.
Fuck! Hands up, now!
Kai, hang on!
Battlefield Hardline. Now, Steve, you guys I know are hard at work at it at DICE, and we've got a music performance, as you hear, behind us, getting ready. So tell us a bit about Hardline. Where are you guys at in development? What can you tell us about it?
Sure thing, Geoff. Well, with Battlefield Hardline, we feel like we really are delivering a full first-person shooter package for 2015. I mean, you start with the cornerstone of the franchise, multiplayer with team play, strategy, all-out war, and then you wrap it in the crime, drama, fantasy that we're creating, coupled with the single player that really focuses on interesting characters and player choice, we're really excited about it.
Now, we saw a little sneak peek, obviously, of the single player. You guys are focused on multiplayer as well. Tell us about sort of the difference between the two different modes.
Sure. Well, at Visceral, we've really thought about how can we impact the Battlefield franchise by bringing something new, fresh, and innovative to it. And that was with single player. We really felt that we could dig into the great themes of shows like Justified and True Detective and really wrap the whole game in this TV crime drama feeling, while really focusing on delivering a great narrative that really is driven by fun second-to-second player choice.
Now, you guys obviously back at E3 kind of surprised people with announcing it and doing the first sort of look hands-on. The plan is obviously you're coming out in March. You're going to get people in there again to get more feedback?
Well, one thing's for sure, Jeff. Before we release in March 17th, 2015, we will have another beta. But our multiplayer this time is absolutely crazy. It is the fastest Battlefield multiplayer ever. I mean, with modes like Hotwire, where you're actually zipping around a map, hanging out of windows, shooting things, trading paint, zip lines, grappling hooks, all of this stuff just makes the game so fast and so much fun.
All right, well, I know you guys are deep into development, so we appreciate you coming out here to the Game Awards to give us a sneak peek. And we're also going to give people a listen to an amazing song. Tell us a bit about this song and how it links to the game.
Sure. So I'm very excited to be here to actually see Jamie and Commons perform the theme song for Battlefield Hardline today. Jamie's a huge gamer, and he partnered with us and created this song that you're about to hear with Hardline's story in mind. And it's really going to be cool, and I can't wait to see it and hear it.
And we'll hear it in the game, obviously, too,
yeah,
right?
Absolutely.
All right, cool.
It's
Here's
the theme song.
First listen to Jamie and Commons with Karma. Check it out right here on the Game Awards.
Heard all I needed. Can't bear the sun. I can taste the blood there. I can taste the light. I can see the sorrow. I can find the love. I see the angel of death there. She's slowly counting the time. It's when you thought that the war was won. It's when you thought that the race was won. It's coming back round. It's coming back round. It's coming back round to get you. Don't you hold your hands up. Don't you take your stance. You should have let me die now. You should have took your chance. I feel a burning time now. Feel it being flat. I take the sun from your skies now. Now you're giving me back. Just when you thought that the war was won. Just when you thought that the race was run. It's coming back round. It's coming back round. It's coming back round to get you. so much.
All right, JN Commons with the premiere of Karma. We've got more music coming, including the Imagine Dragons a little bit later, and some other great surprises. Of course, all night we've been tracking what you guys have been saying online on Twitter using the hashtag #TheGameAwards, and we've got lots of people talking about what they've been seeing and what they liked, what they don't like. We're getting all the feedback in real time from everyone, but we've got some amazing stuff. And yes, No Man's Sky is coming up a little bit later in the show as well. So stay tuned for all that stuff, including a pretty amazing finale, which I'm really excited about. So thanks for tuning in. We've got much more show, but now we are going to head back to the stage in a minute to do some more awards. We've got esports, which is something that we've done for the first time in this show. One of the things I really wanted to do was focus on the gamers. For a long time, we've had a lot of developers on stage, but this year we're going to focus on gamers as well. So you saw folks like Boogie and Justine in there, and also you're going to see some awards for Best Esports Player and Best Esports Team. We've got Nate Schott behind me there, who's doing pretty well with the... come on up here, actually, man. Come on up here. I think we can officially anoint you as the winner, actually, now for Best Esports Player. People have been voting online, so this thing is yours, Nate Schott. Congratulations, man.
I appreciate it. I'm sure a lot of people are surprised to see me up here, but I'm just somebody who grew up playing video games, and if you're a fan of Counter-Strike, League of Legends, Dota, Halo, whatever esport that you watch and support, I'm sure all the players are very appreciative of you guys tuning in every single day, because we wouldn't be able to compete and do what we love every single day if there weren't viewers to watch us play.
Well, that's very well said. Yeah, I mean, you've made a career out of this. I mean, esports has really exploded this year, I feel like. You know, front page of the New York Times, you got a New York Times story. I mean, it's... tell me about, I mean, your life now as a player. I mean, tell me, what is it like? I mean, it's your career, right?
Yeah, it is my career. It's every single day. I think a lot of people that don't really see inside the lives of all these players don't really realize how much time and dedication they actually put into what they do. Right. Every single day is dedicated to becoming a better player, you know, trying to build your brand so that more people check out your esport, whether it's Call of Duty or anything other that you play. Just a big shout out to the Green Wall for helping me do what I do every single day. We love every single one of you, and we really appreciate you supporting the team and supporting myself throughout my entire career.
Awesome, man. Well, you're a great ambassador for esports. Thanks so much, Nate Schott. We're going to head on back to the stage now for our next award.
Now, please welcome the frontman for Imagine Dragons. Here's Dan Reynolds.
Hello. Hello. Thank you. This is our home, Las Vegas, and it's a great honor to be here today. We have a ton of respect for this industry. I know that a lot of people will say, you know, this is Imagine Dragons and this music band who deserves to be at other places, but I assure you that we're about, well, ever since my mom bought us a Commodore 64 when I was young, and made the mistake of buying the Atari Jaguar as well at one point. It was all right, you know, it was all right. Rayman was good, I remember that. Yeah. But ever since then, I was hooked to gaming my entire life. I love games. Now I think at the studio, we're supposed to be doing our second album right now, but we've been playing League of Legends like around the clock. Which I just realized that my wife is here, and I told her we've been at the studio recording, so we've been playing very little League of Legends, mainly recording, but anyway, it is an honor to be here, and thank you for having us. I'm very pleased to be able to announce right now the nominees for the Best Sports Racing Game. So yeah, check it out.
Best Sports Racing Game, FIFA 15. Trials Fusion. NBA 2K15. Forza Horizon 2. Mario Kart 8.
All right. Well, wow, this is incredible, by the way. This is like the best trophy I've ever seen. It's like beautiful woman with like, wow. Anyway, so the winner is, what are your guesses? I can't understand anything you're saying. Mario Kart.
So this is really special. One of the things that we believe in as a company is whenever we make a game, making sure that we bring something new, something different, something distinctive, and we feel we really did that with Mario Kart 8. On behalf of the company, on behalf of the fans, thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Please welcome the head of software product development for Sony Computer Entertainment America, Scott Rohde.
All right, thank you. Woo! Tonight, all of us at PlayStation are excited to be here at the Game Awards to celebrate PlayStation! Woo! Woo! They like my shoes! To celebrate our industry, our fans, and of course, like you guys are mentioning, the 20th anniversary of PlayStation. It's been a great year for PlayStation, and 2015 is sure to be even better. And tomorrow and Sunday, we're staging a huge event here in Vegas, the PlayStation Experience. Yeah! Woo! We're going to let our fans go hands-on with a ton of upcoming titles, a lot of titles that maybe shouldn't even be played right now, but we want you to play them before they're ready. Awesome. So tonight, I wanted to come by and give you, the fans around the world, a new look at some of our upcoming early 2015 games. So the first is The Order 1886. Ready at Dawn has been working hard to deliver a rich cinematic experience like no other, set in the team's unique vision of Victorian-era London. We can't wait for everybody to get their hands on this game in February, but for now, let's take a look at a brand new clip.
World premiere.
Sentinel-5, we are on board. Thanks for the drop-off, Captain.
Lafayette and Galahad, you need to gain control of the cockpit.
Understood.
We seize the ship in the name of liberty. Isabeau and I will do reconnaissance. We need eyes on the ground amongst the guests.
And imagine me with nothing to wear.
Everything seems to be running smoothly.
Quite smoothly.
Lucan! Rebels! Get Hastings out now!
It's what you would call reasonable. We could not have foreseen these circumstances, Alistair.
Look out!
Thank you, that game's looking awesome. So next up is MLB The Show, which is celebrating its 10th anniversary next year. Over the past decade, the show has been the highest rated sports game, and baseball is going to be even better next year. Now, all week, we've been teasing our fans and making them wonder who next year's cover boy is going to be. Well, we're not going to mess around any longer. We're just going to show you one of the most exciting young players in the game today from the Los Angeles Dodgers, Yasiel Puig. Incredibly hard for me to announce the Dodger as our cover boy, but we'll see what that. So anyways, go ahead and roll that teleprompter. That'd be nice. Thank you. Tomorrow at the PlayStation Experience, we'll have a lot more to share with fans when we stream our opening keynote live around the world, including a huge reveal for a game that we're all very excited about at PlayStation, a little game from our good friends at Naughty Dog, Uncharted 4: A Thief's End. So come to the PlayStation Experience to check that out. Our next world premiere. Our friends at Supermassive Games are hard at work on a new thriller coming next summer called Until Dawn. Every decision in this game made by the player has real consequences, and each playthrough is a unique experience. So here's an exclusive new look at Until Dawn.
World premiere.
I'm going to give you 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7.
All right, thanks very much. Thanks very much, Scott. We got lots more coming up here on the Game Awards. And there we go. We got lots more coming up here on the Game Awards, including much more world premiere content for you and some big awards, including, of course, Game of the Year. Those of you guys in the audience are going to get something special on the way out because next week a brand new Lara Croft game comes out, Temple of Osiris. And all of you in the audience, as you walk out, are going to get a free code to download that game, which is launching next week. So you guys are going to take a look at the launch trailer as we head out, and we will be right back after this.
Croft, are you sure we're up to killing a god?
Have you come to bow before me? Come, let us finish this!
Six of us went down into the pit. Only one crawled out. I am Eris, the last. I have seen what the Hive call a god. longer be ignored. We must stop what is coming.
Rated T for Teen.
Well, that's the first half of the show. What'd you think so far, Grabbin' Gary? I know, right? Only halfway done and already so much entertainment. I feel like I already got my money's worth. Things are like that sometimes. But don't worry, I heard the second half is even better than the first. Ought to be starting any minute now. Hey, I'm warning you. Gary does not want to grab that, okay?
When the Game Awards returns, world premieres for No Man's Sky and The Witcher 3, plus a musical performance by Imagine Dragons, and later the first ever Industry Icon Award. The celebration of games will be right back live from Las Vegas, so stay tuned. He's the producer and director of the Mass Effect trilogy. Here's Casey Hudson.
Thank you. Hey, so the nominees for Best Shooter are all unique, but they do have one thing in common. You know, whether you're waging war in a dystopian future, or in a dystopian alternate reality, or on a dystopian planet, you're gonna need guns. Lots of guns.
Best Shooter. Call of Duty Advanced Warfare. Destiny. Far Cry 4. Titanfall. Wolfenstein: The New Order.
And the Game Award goes to Far Cry 4.
Wow. Yes, elephants. Everyone loves elephants. That's some pretty amazing competition. So I'm more than a little surprised we actually won. But one of our core goals on the project with Far Cry 4 was to make a game that was about the players, to enable you guys to tell your own stories in our crazy, messed up environment. So it's been incredibly exciting and fulfilling to see the videos you guys have been making of your own games and to see you guys telling yourselves a story in our world. So thanks so much to you guys.
Thanks to the teams. The teams, honestly, it takes a huge team to be able to make a game like this. And a bunch of people all over the world worked on Far Cry 4. This is your award. Thank you very much, guys.
Our next nominee for Game of the Year is Hearthstone, Heroes, Warcraft, and I'm rooting against this one. I know nothing about it. It just, look at that. It just looks I'm rooting against this one. Sorry, Hearthstone, Heroes of Warcraft.
Game of the Year. This year, Blizzard Entertainment diverged from its established game types to introduce a free-to-play card game. Hearthstone, Heroes of Warcraft. Featuring iconic Warcraft classes like Warlocks and Rogues.
Victory or death!
And battlefields like Pandaria and Stormwind. Hearthstone allows players to duel against each other in a turn-based battle using a deck of 30 cards on computers or iPads.
Well played.
With over 400 cards, spells, weapons, and minions, Hearthstone is easy to play but hard to master. Hearthstone brings new life to the age-old thrill of playing a card game. Once again, Blizzard has redefined a genre and crafted an unexpected hit that is nominated for Game of the Year.
And now, by way of Poland, from CG Project Red, here's Damien Monnier.
Good spelling, good spelling. Hello everyone, my name is Damien, and I've come all the way from Poland just for you guys. Come on. Yeah. Now that means I'm super jet lagged, so don't forget to clap, all right, at the end, motivate me a little bit. Super jet lag, and this is absolutely surreal. Because I'm usually in my bedroom watching the Game Awards at like 4 a.m. in Europe, you know, in my underwear, eating biscuits and watching Geoff Keighley. I know, it's not on the teleprompter stuff. We'll just go through it, it'll be fine. Now, I'm here in person, like I said, it's totally surreal, but I'm alone. However, I am representing a really, really cool team. A team of people who are passionate gamers. Because at the end of the day, yeah, come on! Yes! For my people back in Poland, like I said, are gamers, and that's really, really important because we create games that we want to play, and that's the case with The Witcher. Hey, Geralt, come on! Now, so the reason everybody is back at home in Poland, both in Warsaw and Kraków, is because the team is working really hard, working on this massive open world, you know, and with a story that's really rich, and a story that, in fact, deserves to be seen from different angles, maybe, from different points of view. And that's why you don't get to just play as Geralt, our bearded, deep-voiced, sexy Witcher. You'll also play as someone else. Now, I was asked to actually tell you who, but I'm a tease. So instead, what I'm going to tell you is that that character is in this exclusive video that we've made just for you. So please, pay really close attention.
World premiere.
What happened here?
Death descended. I felt its icy breath. Frost gripped the air itself. Ice clenched each heart. The village froze like in the heart of winter. If you'd have heard the cries, sir, if you'd have heard how a man can scream.
Witcher, I was hoping you'd come.
You saw what happened. Only you and I truly know what all of us will soon face.
The Wild Hunt will know I found her when I do. They'll attack. Well, I'm not about to give in. We all knew what we were signing up for. Elder blood flows in Ciri's veins, which is why the Wild Hunt wants to capture her.
Geralt, have some dignity. You know how this will end.
All right, I'm back here with two guys from Ubisoft Montpellier. We've got Johan and Paul. Great to have you guys with us. There we go. All right, we are back here with two guys from Ubisoft Montpellier. You've come all the way from France, Johan and Paul. You guys worked on an amazing game this year.
Okay, thank you. We appreciate it.
Well, it's up for some nominations, right? Including a new category called Games for Change. But a game that has a message or a meaning. Tell us about Valiant Hearts. I mean, this game, what did it mean to you guys? Why did you want to create this game?
We wanted to show that video game can also talk about serious things, and we wanted to touch people maybe with this, and it worked. It worked very well.
It was important to speak about the story of humanity also. It's important for us also.
Yeah, well, it's an incredible game, and it's definitely a very different game, but we like to see that because we've got lots of action games and shooters and things like that, but what you guys did with that game is incredible, and I'm happy to be the one to tell you that you guys also received one of these tonight. Actually, not just one.
Really,
You're going to get two for the best narrative and the winner of Game for Change, Valiant Hearts. So congratulations, these guys, all the way from France.
Thank you very much.
Anything you want to say to those about it?
I would like to say thank you all to be here with us tonight for our video games. And also thank you for the Valiant Hearts team and our family.
Yeah, it was really intense.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Well,
thank you.
We appreciate you guys. We appreciate you coming all this way to the show this year. So thank you and congratulations, and we can't wait to see where the series may go in the future. All right, well, we've got a lot more ahead for you guys, and you know, one of the highlights for me last December was to reveal a game that really surprised me, I think, with its response to it. Of course, I'm talking about some friends over in England who made a game that has been just blowing up this past year. And they said they wanted to do something new this year and come back with me and do something special in December. And they've been planning ever since E3 to put something together for you guys. You know, one of the cool things this year is that there are a lot of indie games that have really inspired me. There are a lot of amazing developers that come up with these really, creative new ideas, and we've showcased a lot of those tonight. Like you guys won with Games for Change, we're hoping, obviously, to have some other games and small games that prove that they deserve to be on the big stage, much like the big blockbuster titles. And hopefully that's something that you guys have seen tonight, and you're going to see more of as we move forward, along with some big games. So right now, we're going to take a look at another world premiere right here on the Game Awards. Check it out.
World premiere.
From Hello Games, please welcome Sean Murray.
Hi, I'm Sean from Hello Games, a small indie team working on No Man's Sky. What you just saw showed for the first time just 5 of the ways that you can journey through this infinite procedural universe that we're creating. It's been a crazy year for us since Geoff gave us the opportunity to show the game off to the world for the first time. I remember when I was writing the very first lines of code on the game, and I was listening to this track over and over again, Debutante. It's been the soundtrack to everything that we've shown so far. And now that band, my actual favorite band, are writing No Man's Sky, the album. Featuring visuals from Mr. Div, explaining a little bit more about the kind of lore behind the game. Here to perform a never-before-heard track from that album. Can't believe I'm about to say this. 65 Days of Static with Supermoon.
is no longer a wildlife problem. It's a full-scale evacuation. Gear up. We're going in.
Rated E10 for ages 10 and up.
Exciting new world premieres of Human Elements and King's Quest are just moments away. And later, Sean Layden presents the award for Best Indie Game, plus more special guests. But now, here's another world premiere. World premiere.
Godzilla coming to PS3 and PS4 next year. Very cool. All right, well, speaking of PS3 and PS4, we are streaming live on the PlayStation Network right now, so saying hi to all people watching on PS3 and PS4 and on Xbox 360, Xbox One, and Wii U even. And this weekend, if you all are on PSN, there's a special flash sale going on with some of the best games of the year, including Grand Theft Auto 5. There's a special offer for that. So if you haven't picked up the next-gen version of the game, check out PlayStation Network this weekend for a very cool offer. All right, well, we've got Game of the Year still to come. Some more nominees to look at with Conan O'Brien, including Bayonetta 2 and others. So we'll find out what's going to win Game of the Year a little bit later. But now we're going to look at our fourth nominee that we've talked about already tonight, Middle-earth: Shadow of Mordor. Check it out.
Our next nominee for Game of the Year is Middle-earth: Shadow of Mordor. Now, you can tell this is a good game because on the back, a guy's just holding a head that he found. He found that head and he's like, where do I return this? Does anyone lose a head?
Game of the Year. A quest for revenge sets the stage for the Shadow of Mordor, a new adventure set within the world of J.R.R. Tolkien's Middle-earth.
Stand up and fight.
Middle-earth: Shadow of Mordor. Rather than a game based directly on a movie or book, Shadow of Mordor tells the tales of Talion, a ranger of Gondor, who whose wife and son are brutally murdered.
Only you could accomplish such art.
Talion escapes death thanks to a wraith, but sets his sights on revenge against the Black Hand. Shadow of Mordor breaks new ground with its fast and fluid combat and the Nemesis system, where encounters with enemies change based on a player's previous actions.
You will remember precious.
Gruesome and satisfying, Shadow of Mordor is nominated for Game of the Year.
From Naughty Dog, please welcome the creative director of The Last of Us and the upcoming Uncharted 4: A Thief's End, Neil Druckmann.
Hi. The Industry Icon Award, which I'm here to present tonight, was created to honor people whose contributions have left a lasting impression on the game industry. As a kid, I remember my brother bringing home a brand new computer game. We booted it up, and we were blown away by its graphic and sound. You controlled an animated character moving along in a beautifully rendered world. You picked up objects, talked to NPCs, and solved puzzles. Every facet of the game was utilized to tell a character-driven story in a way I've never seen before, and I instantly fell in love with it. That game was King's Quest, developed by Sierra. Growing up in Israel, I barely knew any English, but I'd worked through Sierra's catalog bit by bit, sitting there with a Hebrew-English dictionary. I learned to read and write English just so I could play every King's Quest, every Space Quest, and when my parents weren't around, Leisure Suit Larry. With multiple highly successful franchises, Sierra was renowned for pushing the boundaries of writing, game design, animation, sound, music, and with the advent of CD-ROM, even acting. Today's gaming storytellers stand on Sierra's shoulders. Tonight, we're proud to honor two visionaries who entertained and inspired countless of players and developers.
If you were to imagine the birth of personal computer games with graphics, you might picture a legion of undergraduates working in the basements of MIT or Stanford. But this fairy tale starts with a couple teenage sweethearts living on the outskirts of Los Angeles, California. In 1979, Ken Williams was working as a programmer, and personal computers were slowly finding their way into American homes. That year, he introduced his wife, Roberta, to a text-based computer game. Inspired, she conceived her own game with a story and decided it needed pictures. Roberta convinced Ken to program the game, which they called Mystery House, the first graphical adventure game for PCs.
What intrigued me was the fact that since I am a storyteller, and I've always been a storyteller, was the fact that this was another dimension beyond just a book or a movie, the fact that you could interact with a story.
The couple's dream was to sell 10,000 copies so they could buy their own house in the woods. But not even they imagined the true potential of PC gaming. The independently published game proved a massive success. It was more than enough to buy their house, and it became the first building block in the company that would become known as Sierra. In less than a decade, the business created by Ken and Roberta exploded into a publicly traded company with over 1,000 employees. They were collaborating with everyone, including Muppets creator Jim Henson. Story and character development were at the heart of Sierra Adventure Games. And the company continued to push technical innovations too, like voiceovers, real music, and more lifelike graphics. Sierra Games tackled all genres, like comedy with Space Quest, thriller with Gabriel Knight, role-playing adventures with Quest for Glory, and other pursuits with Leisure Suit Larry.
It's a unique industry because it's the only one where you can make this much money, have so much fun, and feel so good about what you're doing.
I think it was around 1984, 1985 that I started working on King's Quest, which has sort of turned into, you know, a big hit.
Oh, if she doesn't want it, I'll take it.
Roberta continued creating and writing adventure games, most notably the blockbuster franchise King's Quest. And in a male-dominated industry, she provided one of the most influential female perspectives in gaming. Today, the industry has evolved, but Sierra remains the company that pioneered many of the technologies and storytelling techniques that are now industry standard. Some of today's greatest games are all built on a foundation birthed by gaming industry pioneers, Ken and Roberta Williams.
I've got more success than I ever wanted or ever really needed. And from here, if I can just make better games, make the home computer more productive, and put a home computer in every home, then I'll have done more than I ever wanted.
It is my honor to present the first Industry Icon Award to the founders of Sierra. Please help me welcome Ken and Roberta Williams.
Wow. Okay, thank you, everyone. I didn't get to see the video at the beginning, so apologies if this is reruns, but it was almost to the day, 35 years ago, that I was playing an adventure game that was all text on a teletype machine. In those days, we had acoustic modems and 300 baud, which nobody here can relate to. But, you know, and Roberta saw me playing it and kind of took over the screen. And a few days later, she said, we got to go to dinner. And she took me to dinner and spent the evening describing her vision for what a game could be. And at the time, I was working on a compiler. I had this big vision of being the next Bill Gates, who wasn't Bill Gates in those days, but, oh, okay, she wants to see the award. But, you know, she spent the evening kind of describing this murder mystery while people at other tables were looking at us like we were wacky. And then she said, why don't you build it instead of the compiler? And I did, and then suddenly the company kind of grew and grew and grew. And it's weird to think that that dinner was like in November of '79, and I think we released the product in like May of '80, which a lot of the developers here know is a fairly rapid schedule, especially with one programmer, one artist, and that's about it. But anyway, before I turn over to Roberta, I should thank, I guess, all the people of Sierra, all the fans, all the people that still remember us this many years later. And I don't know, we'll let her talk. Well, I broke it.
Oh, I don't have any hands.
Okay, sorry.
I'm a shorty, you know. So, well, thank you, everybody, for coming and for the award from the Games Awards show. And I'm just surprised I'm here and just can't believe it. If you guys can believe, it's been 17 years for me since I've been out of business. And time goes by fast, but I appreciate it so much, everybody coming and... Well, I appreciate you too. Thank you so much. And sorry I don't have anything to show you. I don't have a game anymore. But although we do have, there is a new King's Quest coming. And I've had an advanced look at it, and it looks awesome. I do want to play it very much. And as such, I'd like to introduce the new designers, the designer and the producer for the game. And that would be Matt Korba and Lindsay Rostel from The Odd Gentlemen, who are going to be the new designers. And that will be through Activision for the new King's Quest. I something to do first.
Wow. First of all, I just want to give a heartfelt thanks to Roberta and Ken for everything that they've done for the gaming industry. I had the pleasure of showing Ken and Roberta the game a few weeks ago, and it is a moment that I will treasure forever. It was also extremely nerve-wracking. If we were going to do this, it was very important to us to get their blessing. When we set out to reimagine King's Quest, we wanted to hang on to everything that made the original game so special. The charm, the humor, the puzzles, and the sense of wonder. We wanted to make a King's Quest that if Roberta and Ken were still making adventure games, this is the one they would make in 2015. King's Quest is my favorite game series of all time. Thank you. It's a scary task to take something so loved and make it new again. But I hope you'll be able to see the love we've been pouring into the game. With that, I am proud to be a part of Sierra and honored to introduce the new King's Quest.
World premiere.
So, you want to hear a story. It has been a long time, hasn't it? How about a tale you haven't heard before? One with luscious worlds of wonder, of treacherous traps, fantastical foes, and caverns that could kill. Once upon an astounding time.
Coming up, the world premiere of Human Element. And later, another world premiere from Nintendo. And the award for Game of the Year. Plus, a musical performance by Imagine Dragons. It's all coming up on the Game Awards, live from Las Vegas.
I am senior producer on Dungeon Defenders 2. One of the big things that we've talked about with DD2 is to really make it more engaging for players to work together. You can meet up with your friends and go through a whole bunch of different levels that range from cool ruins of ancient races to cities that are on fire and besieged by the enemy. We have this new thing called our combo system. We've taken towers and abilities and we have allowed them to interact with each other. You could be a huntress and throw an oil flask on an enemy. They get covered in oil. If any fire damage hits them, say for example from an apprentice's flameburst tower, they're gonna burst into flames and you see this awesome VFX where they're lighting on fire and taking extra damage. We wanted to find a new way for players to level up. So now we have spec nodes that dramatically change the way characters play. Whenever the Frost Tower is attacking an enemy, there's a chance to put them in a case of ice and then they can be shattered with the combo system and broken apart and instant killed. It's on Steam right now. Early access gates are open. It's your opportunity to come in and help us make Dungeon Defenders 2 as good as it possibly can be.
Thanks for joining us tonight for an exclusive look at the next game from Trendy Entertainment, Dungeon Defenders 2. We're delighted to announce that we partnered with our good friends at Sony Computer Entertainment to bring Dungeon Defenders 2 exclusively to PlayStation 4 in 2015. Visit the PlayStation Experience tomorrow to get your hands on the PS4 version, and for those of you at home, visit our Steam page for more details.
Rated M for mature.
So, what happened to your parents?
My parents went on vacation and they never came back.
They are weak and we are strong. It falls to people like us to lead them to safety.
I'm not like you.
Hey, Slick, it's me! I'm a Darwinist, brother, all right? Some prosper. Enjoy the picture, everyone! And some struggle.
I thought you said you wasn't gonna hit me.
We had a deal! We had paperwork! My daddy was not nice to me! Life is just one long mystery.
Grand Theft Auto 5. Out now on PlayStation 4 and Xbox One. Rated M for mature.
Hello. I am Cassandra Pendergast.
And I'm Varric Tethras.
On behalf of the Inquisition, we wish to offer our thanks for this nomination.
And if you liked what you've seen, please check out Hard in Hightown.
What? You're plugging your book? This is a serious moment.
You do know why people play our games, right?
For our thought-provoking examination of faith and the political cost of,
Buy my book.
All right, thanks very much to Lindsay Sterling for that great performance from Dragon Age Inquisition, which is nominated for Game of the Year, and that was brought to you by the guys at AMD, so thank you very much. Dragon Age, as mentioned, is nominated for Game of the Year, and that award is coming up very soon. We're getting towards the end of the show, but we still have some amazing stuff left for you guys, and those of you watching on Steam, remember the Steam sale is going on. There are a lot of great nominees from the across the industry that are available for sale on Steam. From Telltale Games, you've got Wolf Among Us and Walking Dead, and also Game of Thrones just came out with little Peter Dinklage and everything. I haven't had a chance to play it. We've been working so hard on the show, but that is available now as well. You can check that out on Steam. All right, we got much more coming up live right here on the Game Awards. Stay tuned. We're almost done, but you do not want to miss the end of the show.
Now, please welcome the man who runs PlayStation, Sean Layden.
Good evening, everyone. Game development is a collaborative process where countless hours of work are contributed by hundreds of people. But sometimes a great game can be built by fewer people, like much fewer people, like not enough people to build a company baseball team. It still takes a ton of work, but thanks to crowdfunding and digital distribution, independent games are leading a renaissance by gamers, for gamers. Unshackled, these developers are creating games they want to play. And here are your nominees for Best Indie Game.
Best Indie Game. Broken Age.
Guess it's time to face the cupcakes.
Time to grab the wheel of this ship and steer it straight into the storm.
Transistor.
Come on, pull. There. Together again. Sort of.
Shovel Knight. The Vanishing of Ethan Carter.
Cases like this one didn't come along very often. In Red Creek Valley, the secrets grew like spider webs. And Ethan Carter disturbed one he shouldn't have.
Monument Valley.
Big round of applause. All right. And the Game Award goes to...
Wow, it's a really small piece of paper.
Shovel Knight.
Wow, just thank you so much. This is absolutely unbelievable. You know, we'd like to thank our friends and family helping us through this really tough time. I mean, when you're developing an indie game, just, you know, every bit of energy that you have goes into it. So thanks to our friends and family. You know, thank you so much to Nintendo for helping us and for helping us with their indie program. I mean, awesome. And also thank you to all of our backers on Kickstarter. I mean, without crowdfunding, this would not have been possible. So thank you so much. Thank you. Yeah. Yeah. And then I guess lastly, you know, just thank you to everyone for loving these kinds of games and for allowing games like Shovel Knight. I mean, when we were kids playing, you know, our Marios and our Castlevanias and our Zeldas, we never imagined that we get to work on something like this or that it could come out and be successful and that everyone would love it. So it's just so wonderful. So just thank you so much. Thank you. Yeah, I think we're good. Yeah, we really appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you so much.
All right, our next nominee tonight, Bayonetta 2. She looks like an incredibly dangerous real estate agent who really tones her butt. Her butt is in incredible shape. She's not ashamed to show it either. Look at the way she's twisted and torqued. Oh, are you seeing my bottom? Bayonetta 2.
Game of the Year. The dark arts of witchcraft are the basis for the surreal, over-the-top action of Bayonetta 2.
Did you miss me?
This four-gun-wielding witch travels to a sacred mountain looking for the doorway to Inferno in a quest to rescue her clan sister. From Platinum Games, fast-paced action and fluid player control result in stylized and richly choreographed battles. Bayonetta 2 is a lushly designed hack-and-slash game that improves on all aspects of the first installment and is now nominated for Game of the Year.
And now, the president and creative director of Robotoki, please welcome Robert Bowling.
So over the last 2 years, we've been crafting a massive online multiplayer experience that focuses 35 years after the zombie apocalypse and the fall of society. Factions of survivors all around the world have received coordinates to the last remaining supplies. It is up to you to go and collect them while facing off on the greatest threat in the zombie apocalypse, the human element. I am proud to present to you the first world premiere exclusive look at a human element coming November 2015, PC, Xbox One, and PS4.
World premiere.
The Game Awards aren't done yet. Coming up, the world premiere of the latest installment in one of gaming's most storied franchises. Plus, the big award comes out as we present the Game of the Year. And a big finale with Imagine Dragons you don't want to miss. Live from Las Vegas, the Game Awards will be right back.
Okay, what we're gonna do, guys, is we're gonna sit 10K off a target, we're gonna blap it really quick, and then we're gonna warp to the run spot. Does that make sense?
Roger.
Yep. Outstanding. Okay, stand by.
So hey guys, here's the deal. They got their Prophecy fleet up, and then Razor also has an Oracle fleet. So we should have some interesting stuff about to happen.
So it's going to be like this. We're going to portal through, and at the same time, the triage carriers are going to jump. Just the triage carriers at first. Everyone clear?
Let me see. Oh crap. I think... Will we be able to take on Guardians?
Yeah, they got 4 Guardians. I don't think we should do this.
I don't think we can do this. Don't worry about that.
Now we're gonna play some fun games.
My heart's racing.
And relax. All wings align. Primary is the Dominics in 5, 4, 3, 2. Decloak, decloak, decloak. Torpedoes on the Dominics. Dominics, Dominics.
Orbit on me, micro warp drives on. We're moving.
Secondary's Vipers in the Omen.
He's in structure. Take him down.
Newt, that revelation out now.
All newts on the ramp.
Burn out towards that Guardian now.
All damps on the damnation. All damps on the damnation. Scepter, stay here and tackle prophecies. This is where we fight.
All right. So I'm carrying 100 times more than my ship is worth. There were some pirates chasing me. This one guy chased me through like 5 different systems. I need to get the fuck out of this system.
This little rock right here is worth about 166 million ISK. For some people, this might not be a big deal, but for me, it's huge.
Seller 4.2, pretty nice. Gonna produce 4 of them, 2 days, 19 hours, 11 minutes, 44 seconds. We can expect to make 8 to 10 million around there.
51 out of 56 grid. Okay, good. And we've got 5 modules to fit in here. The ship's speed is actually pretty good. It can hit 4K a second. We're gonna hurt that now by adding on some armor buffer.
Up success. Yeah. Thanks, dude.
Yay, Solvent's so much fun.
Oh yeah, such fun. It's almost done now. Like less than a week. Oh look. Okay, got it. Oh. Wow. That is Mixing Kings right there.
Archivian silos down, Archivian silos down. Go, 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 silos down. Portal, portal, primary.
Gate is green, gate is green. Cyber skills to congratulate BSC. Cyber gets idle and queen, come on.
Oh shit, how do I warp to something?
E-war drone. All e-war drones on Scott.
Where are you decloaking?
Patch, some of you the secondary. Oh my god, that's a titan!
Do not engage. Let's go! Get those fucking bombs out! Red group fire! Gold group stand by! Come on, boys! Come on, come on, come on!
The time has come. Here to present Game of the Year, Geoff Keighley.
All right, guys, we are here to present Game of the Year. It's been an amazing night. I want to thank you all for coming out. For those of you in the industry, the fans that have been here, so much energy all night. You guys are going to love how we end the show. So wait for that. But first of all, let's take a look at our 5 incredible nominees for Game of the Year.
And the nominees for Game of the Year are Bayonetta 2, Dark Souls 2, Dragon Age Inquisition, Hearthstone, Middle-earth Shadow of Mordor,
All right, well, here we go. It is time to announce the Game of the Year winner here for the Game Awards. And that winner is... Stay tuned. Very tightly taped here. The winner is Dragon Age Inquisition.
Mark.
Wow, okay. Thank you. This is immensely humbling. I have to thank, this is really an award that belongs to our fans that have stuck with us for a long time. This is an award for the team whose hard work is poured into this game. Really, Aaron and I are just here as representatives of them. It's been a long journey. Thank you all. I'm glad you liked it as much as we did. Thank you.
Yeah, I just want to echo what Mark said. You know, I want to thank all the families who support so many developers who put so much of their energy into a game like Dragon Age. It means a lot to stand up here and represent them. And thank you all so much. What an honor. Thank you.
Please welcome back to the stage the president of Nintendo of America, Reggie Fils-Aimé.
Lately, whenever I run into a Nintendo fan, they always ask me one question. Hey, Reggie, can you tell me about the next Zelda game? As you all know, this year at E3, Nintendo shared the first glimpse of the next Zelda game for Wii U, which is well into development. Let's head back to Nintendo headquarters in Japan to see what Mr. Miyamoto and Mr. Aonuma have been working on.
World premiere.
Okay, so today, why don't we show a glimpse of how the new Zelda game is shaping up?
Sure.
Oh, and it looks like it's sunset already. So we must be looking to the west.
Right. I wanted everyone to see how beautiful this scene is with the setting sun.
Oh wow, he's climbed way up high.
Yes. Since this is such a huge world, we're making a number of high places that offer great views.
So now you could decide where to go to from here.
Right.
You can see so far.
This is a good place to look around from. And if you see, say, a suspicious-looking tower in the distance, you might decide to head there.
Right.
And then you saw that flash there.
Whoa! You set a new type of beacon.
Yes, and now the corresponding place is also marked on the map. Since Link is here now, this is the distance he needs to traverse.
You can also zoom in from here, right?
You can, by tapping here, and you can also zoom out, and further out.
That's a huge world.
We haven't even seen the whole world yet.
This must be the edge of the map. How far are we from here to the edge of the map?
Yeah, it would take a very long time for Link to walk. But anyway, why don't we try to go to the point that we marked on the map? Let's go.
Whoa, a few. Good to know he had the sailcloth.
Right, it played an important role in Skyward Sword. Now, it'll be a bit hard to reach our destination on foot, but luckily, here we have a horse.
Oh, Epona, long time no see. This is a densely wooded area.
Yet, I'm hardly touching the control stick.
You're not touching it.
Yeah, and I won't hit any trees. Real horses don't run into trees very often.
Well, that seems natural.
We're working on details like that.
And now that your hands are free, you can do a variety of things on the horse.
Yes, you can freely change the camera angle, for example. And you can swing a sword like normal. And shoot arrows.
You can take time to aim now.
Why don't we go to a place where we can aim at enemies with these arrows?
There's insect and animal life as well. I saw apples growing here the last time.
Yeah, you can pick and eat them.
This looks a bit suspicious. We must be near a dungeon.
In places like this,
I knew
you
it.
tend to run into these guys.
Oh, another one there. All right. Oh, I heard a metallic sound.
That sound tells you that your arrow has hit the right spot and damaged your enemy. And then in situations like this,
you can vault off the horse.
Yes. And while jumping, you can shoot arrows.
I see. And you're in slow motion while jumping off the horse.
Yes.
Wow, easier to aim. So how far away is our destination from here?
Well, it'll still take about 4 or 5 more minutes, I suppose.
4 or 5 minutes more. Are you sure that this will be released next year?
Yes. All of the staff members are working together and doing their best. By the way, Mr. Miyamoto, how about your Star Fox title?
What? Star Fox? You're asking me that now? No worries about Star Fox.
Oh, that's good news.
Star Fox will arrive before The Legend of Zelda next year. The way it uses the gamepad is really starting to feel good.
Oh, but before that comes out, we'll release Majora's Mask.
Right you are. We've made a number of adjustments to Majora's Mask, and it now feels pretty good on 3DS.
Yeah, we made it easier to play without altering the feel of the original game.
And we've worked on some places where we felt improvements were necessary.
That's right, after 10 years, no less.
It's taken 10 years, but the 3-day system is intact. And it's so accessible, you could even play while chatting like this. Well, that's all for now. Thank you for watching.
Thank you, Mr. Miyamoto and Mr. Aonuma, for that very special look at the next Legend of Zelda game, which will arrive exclusively for the Wii U in 2015. Now, music has always been a pivotal part of the Zelda franchise. So before I go, I'd like to welcome longtime Legend of Zelda fans to the stage, Imagine Dragons.
So this is what you meant when you said that you would spend. And now it's time to build from the bottom of the pit right to the top. Don't hold back. Packing my bags, giving the academy a rain check. Oh, I don't ever want to let you down. No, I don't ever want to leave this town. 'Cause after all, this city never sleeps at night. It's time to begin, isn't it? I get a little bit bigger than I'll admit. I'm just the same as I was. Now don't you understand that I'm never changing who I am? So this is where you fell, and I'm left to sell. Oh, the path to heaven runs through miles of crowded hell right to the top. But don't look back, turning to rags and giving the commodities a rain check. Oh, I don't ever want to let you down. No, I don't ever want to leave this town. After all, this city never sleeps at night. It's time to begin, isn't it? I get a little bit bigger than I'll admit. I'm just the same as I was. Now don't you understand that I'm never changing who I am? It's time to begin, isn't it? I get a little bit bigger than I'll admit. I'm just the same as I was. Now don't you understand that I'm never changing who I am? This road never looked so lonely, but this house doesn't burn down slowly to ashes, to ashes. It's time to begin, isn't it? I get a little bit bigger than I'll admit. I'm just the same as I was. Now don't you understand that I'm never changing who I am? It's time to begin, isn't it? I get a little bit bigger than I'll admit. I'm just the same as I was. Don't you understand that I'm never changing who I am? Thank you so much. Thank you, Mr. Kondo.
Wow. Absolutely amazing. Thank you to Imagine Dragons and Koji Kondo. You know, that's exactly what this show should be about, putting smiles on the face of someone like Koji Kondo, who's given us so many smiles over all the years. So thank you to those guys. That was a really special moment. I appreciate the band doing that for us. Well, that is going to do it for the first ever Game Awards here in Las Vegas. We hope you enjoyed the show. We had a lot of great games, a lot of great awards, a lot of great news. Dungeon Defenders 2 is #1 early access on Steam. We're breaking records on YouTube and Twitch for viewers of a show like this. So thank you so much for watching the show. You can use the hashtag #TheGameAwards. This has been a crazy experiment. I appreciate everyone in the industry supporting it, the fans for coming out, and those of you online for watching. Thank you so much, and good night.